Welcome everybody to my latest video. So for this video, as you can see by the title, we got another third-party Transformers toy. And I got it from Big Bad Toy Store. That's where I get all my stuff. It's just simpler for me. So let's go ahead and see what we got. Now, for the price, yeah, $173.23. Shipping was a little over $8, but got our card. Interesting. Now, for those of you who don't know, I think I covered this once or twice before in one of my previous videos. Well, nowadays I'm not really a toy collector. Obviously, if you watch my videos, you know I'm in arcades. And really, with the exception of having some Star Wars toys on top of my Star Wars Trilogy arcade cabinet, really just wasn't into, collecting toys. Recently, within the last year or so, I've discovered these Transformer toys. And actually, probably about 5-6 years ago, I had the Masterpiece Transformer toys. Before I had, was it Megatron, Optimus Prime, Thundercracker, maybe one more. I can't remember. I had those, sold them off, but that was it. Recently I've gotten into Masterpiece Transformers again and third-party stuff. A long time ago, before I started collecting arcades, I used to collect vintage toys. I would buy, trade, and sell, and a majority of the stuff was Generation 1 Transformers. So, there you go, just a little side note right there. But, we've got... no good. Alright, so, let's take a look. Light Our Darkest Hour, Carry. And as you can see, it's their take on Rodimus Prime. Very nice. Some nice side art here. The back. Inner dream, eternal hobby. It's not just about living forever. The trick is living with yourself forever. You can see we got Optimus and Rodimus. So, let's go ahead and open this up. Let me get something to cut that tape. Let's see. Here we go. All right. Now again, this is just a basic video. Kind of like a, there are other YouTubers out there who solely deal with toys, and their videos are much better than mine. I'm just doing this just because I can. So let's go ahead and take this out. Okay. Got your basic, your mandatory card here. Got a bad reflection, oh well. Oh, what's this? Like a poster? Okay. And, alright. Look at that. Instructions. Wow. So let's take a look at the figure itself. Here's your little Target Master guy. Nice figure. Part of the gun. So let's take a look at Rodimus himself. First of all, he's a lot smaller than I anticipated. He doesn't appear much bigger than, say, the original Generation 1 Rodimus Prime. Probably can't see it there. Maybe you can. Looks like a little scuffing. Nothing major. Yeah, it's a very small toy. I expected this to be bigger. Now, if you remember from the Generation 1 toy, this part would pop out and this trailer would be separate. And this is all in one. It's all one unit. There's no separation. Let's change this a little bit. Let me focus down. Alright. Now, you'll notice the spoiler is missing. Rodimus Prime, the Generation 1 toy, his yellow spoiler right there, you'd be able to see right here. It would pop off and on, I believe. So that is missing. Other than that, it's really true to the design of the Generation 1 toy, at least in terms of visual appeal. Very nice. Rubber wheels, I like that. Take a look at the top, the bottom. But yeah, like I was saying, I used to collect Generation 1 toys. I just got a text. Let's see, who's texting me? Nothing. Anyways, I was saying, I used to collect Generation 1 toys, and I was exchanging thousands of dollars a month. I would buy something, turn around, sell it for a profit. Buy something, keep it. I was buying, trading, and selling. And then I just, like overnight, I just lost interest, and I ended up selling off my collection for, I don't know, maybe anywhere between 8 to 10,000. I can't remember. I had just completely lost interest. I think I got burnt out because it was almost like a second job. And, you know, then I started collecting a little bit more. Didn't last long. Ended up selling that for $1,000 or something, whatever that collection was. So, yeah, a little side note. But yeah. So, very nice. Again, here is his gun. This guy changes into like a rifle of some sort. Almost like a little tiny Rodimus Prime. Very nice. So I'm going to go ahead and transform this guy. I'm not going to transform him on camera. Gotta save on some time right now. Plus, there's other videos out there which are much better than this one. So if you want to figure out how to transform it, go watch their videos. The guy I like to watch is MGO. He's funny as hell. But anyways, I'll go ahead and transform it, and then you can see what it looks like in robot mode. Just give me 1 second. Alright, so here we are. He's transformed. And overall, not too bad of a figure. Got these big ol' shoulders. Really pretty easy transformation. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. You know, the joints are nice and tight. Got some stiff arms. You can see how big his spoiler is. And basically, the whole trailer is this part right here. Take a look from the back. Take a look at his feet. There is some nice posability. Just maybe turn him back a little bit. Let's see. There we go. You can see him, the whole thing in the frame. You know, pretty good figure. You see the head. So nice head sculpt. Take a look at some of the other stuff. Now, his little figure, this is the gun that he transforms into. It's more like a giant rifle. And I'm really not too fond of this thing. The reason being, if you put it in his arm, in his hand, look at that. Damn thing is very long. You really can't even... See? You can't even bend his arm. So, the thing's ginormous. Let's put this back in. His rifle is what? From the head, less than an inch. Maybe an inch. From the spoiler, maybe what, 2.5 inches? So, the thing is huge. I mean, maybe. Modify it a little bit. God damn it. Yeah, really the only way you can bend his arm with the rifle is if you just move this back piece. So, this rifle guy, he'll probably be going back in the box because it is just too big. I mean, look at that. But back to the figure itself. You know, a really nice figure. Get the... See on top right there. I think it popped out of transformation just a little bit, but you know, front, side, yeah, it popped out. Back. Really nice figure. I think it's worth its money. You know, to some people it's probably a waste, but to me I think it's worth it. So there you are. There's a DX9, or no, DX6. Wait a minute. Huh. Check this out. So, right there it says DX9 Toys. On the card it says D06. Never mind. Probably has absolutely nothing to do with it. So, there we go. DX9 Carry. Their take on Rodimus Prime. I think I like it. Would I recommend it? Sure. But, you know, for what it is, yeah. Try and pose them a little bit right here. Let's see. What can we do? There we go. So there you are. Nothing too much. Nothing too fancy. Just another third-party Transformer I'm going to put up in my arcade room someplace. Until next time.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.